Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have Steph Curry with 1,403 rating versus Madison Juice with 1,587 rating, so it's going to be another high rated DB video, and with that being said, let's just hop right in, and we're going to see Steph win the rock, paper, scissors shoot, and they will go ahead and decide to go first. 43 versus 40, opening hands, we have Orange Light, Zeta, Fusion Destiny, Draco Nids, and Ben 10, so we do see that they are on the hero stuff in the deck. And they are playing 43, so pretty certain that there's also going to be the artifact in the deck, artifact scythe. Then they have Droplet, Imperm, Fusion Destiny, Maximus, Ecclesia. Hey, look, they both have Fusion Destiny right in the middle. So they do have multiple going second cards here. And then they're going to go ahead and Zeta, Tribute Ben 10, Special Summon, go ahead and search out the Ritual spell. And then Ben 10 effect to go search, Ben 10 will now go ahead and grab the Diviner from the deck to the hand. Normal summon Diviner, Diviner effect to go dump. And then Diviner's going to send the Arc Light, go grab Ultimateness. And then Ritual Spell, get rid of Zeta. And then Special Summon back out the Benton from the graveyard so that way they can go ahead and go into a Beatrice play. And then Beatrice effect, Detach to go dump. They said Sec, think. They're thinking here about what they can get punished by. A hard drawn, like a Nova, Emergency, Field Spell, Terraforming, Gamma, all of those would be extremely good, because you'd be able to just go ahead and just keep going, just Gamma, get rid of Fafnir, keep going. So they're going to let this go through, dump Gamma, and then Gamma, tribute the Ultimateness. And then that's going to special summon that out, special summon back out a friend from the graveyard. So they were just playing it safe there. Ritual spell effect, add itself back to hand. And then overlay those, go for Fafnir. And then Fafnir effect to dump. They're going to chain Imperm on that. I don't think they would do this play if they didn't have Droplet. Because, otherwise, they could just Ritual spell out Ultimateness, and then Beatrice go dump Ava, and then Ava go grab, multiple interruptions. So I think they only did this because they had Droplet. They're going to go for Dagda, and then activate, chain Dagda, and then it's going to get rid of Draco Nids. Special summon back out the Ultimateness from the graveyard. Because this is a machine. And then they're going to activate Fusion Destiny, dump, and special summon out the Enforcer, and then pass. So they have artifact combo plus a negate, pretty solid, but Droplet. Enforcer effect, chain Droplet, go ahead, stop those, and then Terraforming to go search Meltdown, activate Meltdown, grab Alistair. This is just game. They go for Amirage, and they go for Secure Garden, Invocation, Purgatrio, Invocation, grab back Alistair, and then they're going to special summon out Ecclesia effect to go search, and they grab Knight, summon Knight, and then Battle Phase, Purgatrio attack, drop that. It's 1,100 damage, beat over this, 18, Graveyard effect, cool. Beat over that, and then they just submit defeats. So now moving on into the next game, we're going to go ahead and we're going to see Steph and Curry be going first, opening hands. Did they even need to go for a Knight? Because wait, that was 29 plus that 5. Yeah, they had to go for a Knight. But they have Ritual Spell, Emergency, Fusion Destiny, Delta, Ben 10. So it definitely works. They have Droplet, Knight, Prosperity, dotKuro, and Draw and Lockbird. Ooh. Prosperity is always a starter because you're going to banish 6. You have so many cards you can hit off of this. So many cards. Activate Emergency, and then Emergency, go search Alpha, and drop the good old Draw and Lockbird. Let's go. Also, I've been seeing this a lot. There's still people that play Cycle Reader in their side deck, and people keep saying oh, why would you side deck Cycle Reader? It only hits Drytron. That's not true. So Cycle Reader does indeed hit Drytron. Don't get me wrong, the card's insane. It's a double dotKuro. Like, obviously, card's insane versus this deck. But it also hits Artifact Scythe. Artifact Scythe is a light. It goes to graveyard. Cycle Reader hit it at a graveyard. It's the same thing as, like, Cosmic. So, well, like, in that scenario, it's the same thing as Cosmic. But that's just something to think about, because I've seen a lot of people talking, like, trash on Cycle Reader inside decks, and always the same argument is always just like, oh, but Drytron's not popular. But it's like, it hits more than just Drytron. And then they're gonna summon. I mean, I personally don't play it, but hey, it's something to think about. They're gonna go ahead and Delta effect, and they're gonna let it go through. And then get rid of those, go for Dagda, activate the fusion spell, chain Dagda. Dagda will be setting the Scythe, and then they're going to dump the heroes, special summon out Enforcer, and then pass turn. And then draw Schism, activate Enforcer effect, they're going to chain Droplet, negate that. And then let's see, where does this Prosperity go? Prosperity, go ahead, banish 6, of course, and then looking at the top 6, we are going to go ahead and see them grab the Alistair there, and then put the rest back to the bottom of the deck. They could have grabbed Terraforming to grab Meltdown to grab Alistair, but if they get hit with like a Droll and Lockbird here, then their turn isn't really going to do much, right? Well, I guess you could, like, Special Knight, beat over Enforcer, dotKuro the Enforcer, so then, like, Meltdown would still be good next turn, because, like, you know, Enforcer wouldn't be coming back to pop Meltdown, but they go for this. Alistair effect, go grab Invocation, and then go for the Amirage, and then activate the Invocation to banish Alpha, and the Alistair, little misclick there, and then go for Makaba, Invocation, grab back Alistair, and then special summon out the Knight, get rid of those, go for the Anaconda, and then Anaconda effect, dump, summon out Enforcer. I mean, this is game. Like, it's actually overly game, especially if they know the interaction, which, hoping they do. Yeah, it's half damage, so they don't take the 14 there. And then Makaba beat over. Oh, it's so difficult because this was at 1250, losing 4 and half damage. Like, jeez. Graveyard effect, poke. And then, alright, they're gonna go ahead and dotKuro target Enforcer. Yeah, GG's. Yeah, that's just game. You know, Scythe would bring itself out, but, like, who cares about that? They could honestly just Enforcer pop that right at their end phase if they wanted to. But then, like, because, you know, Dagda destroys. But, once you, like, dotKuro Enforcer, then Celestial has to come back on standby phase. So that means you're not getting to draw 2 that turn. You can't activate Drytron effects because of the restrictions, because you summoned out Celestial. So then, like, you're not getting your draw 2. You can't play with your Drytrons. You're going up against a big board. What are you gonna do? You know, at that point, that's all just L. But we see the GGs there. We see at the match, wow, that was a really quick match. 12 minutes and 50 seconds. Yeah, I mean, I guess they really did just get waxed there. I mean, like, hard waxed. Like wax on, wax off. But, yeah, we really saw Madison take over there. I don't know. It's not like Drytron's like an overly bad deck, but it's not the deck that I would play in a tournament. I don't know. I just think there's like too much going against it. Like, I think there's just like when you think of other decks, they just like hit the check marks way better than a Drytron deck does. But it's cool to see people like trying to like innovate with it a little bit more at least. Like innovate. We're seeing Enforcer, Dagda, you know, this is being put in way too many decks right now. I had a pure Tri-Brigade player activate Desires against me, right? They drew 2. Later on in the game, I was like, what are they going to go for? And they go ahead, go for Dagda, activate Fusion Destiny. Remind you, this is like turn like 4 or 5, and they use Desires. had all 3 bricks in deck still, and I was just like, I'm blown away. Like, like, fair enough. I deserve this L. Okay. But that's going to be it for the video. Make sure to go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. And the DB Grinder signing off. Peace. Have a nice day. Stay safe. Also, later today, the 4th upload of today is going to be a cool upload. You'll probably see a community tag thing go up by now or right around this time. Make sure to be at the video quick. Peace.